YouTube friends. Welcome back to Compound Confessions. My confession today is I don't know what to do with the meat chickens. But for now, we're moving them from where they are to over here in a temporary situation. I have too many girls and I need to separate some so that they're not all on top of each other fighting. So we're gonna try to figure this out. I need to cut some of this down though.
So first things first, we are removing the current fence where it is so that we can move it to kind of the front of where that run is and use that post and the tree as post for the new fencing. So we're just going to reuse this. I didn't buy any fencing, so I'm just trying to use what we have as a temporary kind of home and setup for the meat chickens.
Am I taking this on?
Right here, Nick is using some of the hardware cloth that was left over from the rabbit house to put on the front of our, let's call it temporary meat nugget chicken coop area. I have so many girls, I'm losing track of places to put everyone, so they kind of need their own area. So that's what we're using on the front there. I look lost because we're really just trying to figure it out as we go.
Are you going to get the staple?
We are using T-post for our post of the hardware wire, and then we have fencing, wire fencing we're also going to use. So Nick's just pounding down the T-post so that we can get that fence up. So we're going to use the end of the run there, like I said, for the post. We have this gate on the property, so it's going to work out really well as a temporary solution to go in and out to the meat chickens to refill their water and food. So we're just trying to make use of the things that we have on the property already until I can really figure out how I want the setup. I know that our pre-shed turn coop right there is going to stay there. So I'm just trying to build everything around it so that the chickens are in one central location, which is easy for food and water. We're pulling a tree stump out of the ground from where the new duck house turned chicken coop is going. So this is the house that we built for the ducks that we had by the pond. However, the ducks no longer go into there because we've had an eagle and a hawk problem that have eaten about 5 of my ducks. So the ducks kind of like to stay by the chickens in that area. They still go into the pond, but they're no longer using the house. So I randomly find duck eggs all over the property, but I'm okay with that as long as they're staying safe. So instead of leaving it there, not being used, I'm going to make use of it for the new chicken area. as we're moving the house, we notice in the eave of the roof that there are some babies and there's a nest. So we are trying to get them out and relocate them to just the tree that was right above the house so that its mom or their mom will know where they are. So we kind of lost one. One fell out. Nick got the nest. He put it up in the tree and they seem to be fine. One fell out, two fell out, and so we took the nest and put it on the ground in a hole, and then I covered it up. It looked like two of them were ready to fly because those two were kind of flying around. I'm looking under the house right now because one wandered under there, so we're trying to get that one out and put it over with the nest. So, you know, a whole situation on the farm trying just to move a duck house to a new location. I tell you, every day is an adventure. Nick is trying to put it into place now, and the spot we think we want it to go for now, he trying to run me over with the skid steer, didn't realize I was recording behind him, so as I'm trying to get away from being run over and film for you guys, and he's trying to get it into a nice snug spot. You know, life. Now for the fun part is trying to catch chickens that are fast and weigh a ton. So it takes the whole family to get involved into this.
Go back over there.
And that's day 236 on the compound. If you want to see the whole thing come together, subscribe and build it with us.